Previously on Pandemic Legacy. But then that infects San Paulo, which goes to a 2.
Which then infects Bogota, which goes to a
1. Five cards done. Cure. Boom. This is the Angel of Dice, and today we're playing Pandemic Legacy, February, Game 1. We won the last game in January, even though we had to play it twice, and we got a win bonus for any game played in February after setup and before the first turn begins. Remove 1 disease cube from the board and return it to the supply. And then next we've got to draw a card from the Legacy deck and
apply the sticker.
so now our yellow cannot be treated and it cannot be cured.
Right, what do they do in stupid order?
You now have confidential clearance, open package 1.
Hold on.
There's quarantine. Spend an action to place a quarantine marker in your current city. Only 1 quarantine marker may be in a city at a time. When a player is instructed to add any amount of disease markers to the city of any color, remove the quarantine marker instead of adding disease markers. If you're out of quarantine markers and do the quarantine action, remove a quarantine marker already in play and add it to your city. So I'm opening up box number 1. You get these nice quarantine stickers. Or tokens, I should say.
Yeah.
So now we have relationships. When creating a character, give them a relationship with an already created character. Both characters get the same relationship. Both get friends stickers. Oh, sorry, e.g. both get friends stickers. Fill in the name of the other character in the relationship. Each character can have 2 relationships.
Okay.
One is going to tell me about the relationships. So friends with, if you start your turn in the same city as a friend, you may look at but not rearrange the top 2 cards of the player deck. Rivals with, when a rival plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up. Looks like we've got more relationships. Family members with, if you start your turn in the same city as a family member, gain 1 extra action. Co-workers with, you may share knowledge with a co-worker as long as one of you is in the city of the card that is being passed. The researcher can pass any card. Quarantine specialist. So what they can do, once per turn, you may use the quarantine action to place a quarantine marker anywhere on the board. Quarantine markers are never removed from the city you are in. So this is the state of the board. We've got 1 cube in Lagos, 2 in Chicago and Washington, and 1 in Istanbul, 1 in Tehran, 3 in Moscow, 2 in Riyadh, 3 in Seoul, 3 in Manila. We've got the research stations in Atlanta and Hong Kong. And as part of our win bonus, we can remove 1 disease cube from the board and return it to the supply. I'm thinking yellow.
That one, yeah, definitely.
Whether it makes a difference, I don't know. So, you want to go first?
Yeah, so start your turn the same city as family member, gain 1 extra action.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah?
Yep. So, take 2 cards.
Yeah, all okay. And 1 in Sao Paulo, typical. Yeah, but that's the thing. Once it's on there, you can't quarantine it, can you? So you're never going to be able to quarantine that now. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Karachi. Are we doing that correctly? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if it gets too big, remove 2 cubes. But unless that means we just got to cure the other diseases quickly.
Remove 2. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yep. I think I'm going to go to Hong Kong. So that's 1.
Which way are you going? Here?
Yep.
2, 3.
Yep.
4. 2 cards. Academic. 1. Quarantine. 2. Quarantine. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Shall I get rid of this one being as
Yep.
possible?
Yeah.
Santiago? Because that's about in the middle of all the yellows, isn't it? Go to research station there.
Okay. Probably a bad idea.
I'm sure it is.
Because I'm sure. Because if you go there.
Yeah, but I'm not. We can always build another research station, can't we?
Yeah, true.
Right. So what was that? That was your draw. You had your 2 cards, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Lagos. Yeah.
The thing we've got to do is quickly.
I know. Well then, okay. And London. Oh, outright. When do we put 1s on it? Now.
So you need to get up there. Use a Milan.
Yeah.
So we had an outbreak. So 1.
Unless you've got a. Don't want to fly straight to Beijing, do you?
You go then.
1. 2,
And
3, 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Moscow and Shanghai. How many cards you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got tons of yellows though. So I might fly to Buenos Aires.
Yeah, remember you start quarantine while I keep walking through.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And treat the neighbouring one, yeah? 5. I'm not convinced that that's correct, but
Can't see why not.
Epidemic. Remind me that I've got to draw another one. I'm trying to do it now.
No, do
Increase.
Yep.
Infect.
From the bottom.
Algiers.
Yep, I've got 2 blues.
Riyadh. What do you call it? Outbreak. Come through it, and you get the sticker. 3. And there's the sticker right there. And that needs to go up 1.
We can.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And move my neighbour.
Yep. Okay, yep.
All okay? Yeah. Alright,
Which means that you can.
Rid of that. 1, 2. I'll do it one next, but I can't do it this time.
No.
So I've got 5. Which one of these shall I get rid of? I will get rid of the What's the plan now?
Wait, sorry, wait.
Cure?
You no longer need to be in the research station to discover a cure for this disease.
Cure in red?
Yep, cure in red. So that goes up there. So now, somehow, you can walk over there if you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the best plan. We might mess up everything else, but
2 cards. I bet you're on one.
sorry. Epidemic.
I knew I'm the one that's keep doing the epidemic.
No, I've done one. Bottom, which is Milan, which is my turn. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll remove it because it's cured.
Yep. So that's not even your. Was that your 3rd go?
Was it? I was in Montreal.
Yep.
1, remove them.
2,
Fly.
3. So you got 1 more action.
Oh, right, okay. Which way shall I go?
There.
And that automatically goes.
It automatically goes, and then you got your treat.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's now eradicated.
Yep.
You're in Tehran.
So I'll go there, and then I left you. Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, I can lift you now. So where do you want to go? Here?
Yeah, can you? Wherever you think's best.
Or Istanbul?
Do Karachi because that's got 3.
Now the question is, now that I've cured it, when you go there, does that mean you...
Automatically remove cubes of cured diseases from the city you're in and prevent them from being placed there.
I guess I will.
So that goes automatically then, I think. 1,
Keep walking.
2, 3, 4.
And then treat.
That was your first card.
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yep.
4, and remove the neighbour.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. It makes it a bit too easy, doesn't it? So that's eradicated.
Yeah.
2. No. 1, 2. Yeah, go on.
That's right, isn't it?
1. Pick it up. 3, 4. No, you can only move 1. Yeah?
I might speed through this bit. You know.
You got another blue, so that's good. 1 by
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's fine. Ready?
Yep.
Milan. Another problem. Number 2.
You do that, right?
Yeah. 1. You know it's going to get so close and then we're going to lose.
Yep. So hopefully you can... When was that one on?
Yeah, it's got a 1 on it. So.
Which means that you can't fly into it. And no research station.
What was I? Moscow?
Yep.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and my neighbour.
Yep. How are we doing with the cards?
Oh, I've got Washington. We're getting very low, so we need to.
No, with the cable.
Okay. Ooh, I've got 5. Ooh, can you give me 2 extra goes? No, that was the end. Yeah, can you give me 2 extra goes now? I've drawn my cards. Can you still give me 2 extra goes? Does it say any time? Play at any time. Give me 2 extra goes.
Okay.
So I got 2 extra goes.
Yeah.
Oh look, I'm curing blue. Yeah?
Yeah.
And we won.
Okay.
That was
that
valid,
works.
right?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Because it says play at any time.
Oh.
Play at any time.
Yeah.
Not an action. The current player.
Which is you.
Yeah, because I hadn't done that yet. So that I think at the end of the turn is when you finish putting out your.
Yep.
So we won.
Yep. So it looks like we won. Yay! So we eradicated red and black, cured blue, which is fine by us, which means that we get to name. Well, this would have been named from before.
So we got to name all 3 now.
And now we get to choose our upgrades.
Okay.
So we've got a new funded event, local initiative, place a quarantine marker on any 2 cities on the board. We've got funded event, new assignment. 1 player, including the active player, may discard their current character and replace it with an unused named character. Interesting. So if your situation changes midway, you can change to one that benefits at that current situation. So say you've cured, you can change it to a polymedic and go through the board.
Oh, what, in the middle of a game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, and then stop.
And now we stop.